Checking, gotta keep some Zaza packs in. I got a couple 20s, but I need 100 Jackson. I got a couple fronted cause these pussy niggas taxing. I got a couple 100 rounds if you think I'm lacking. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Ain't no need in asking. I want it all, I want it all. Please don't ask no questions. These niggas lying, that's why I keep that maxing. These niggas lying, that's why I keep it I'm blessing. On my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money over power, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Pussy over power, nigga, you lying. It's money over power, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind, trying to stay away from sales and doing time. Niggas always lying on my line. If I was blood, I would put that shit on shine. I got a son, so you know that made me shine. I got the bread, so you know I hold the line. You niggas tellin' I'm starting to think you're 69. Kick flip, push, I'm on my grind. I got a bad bitch with me, so you know I want and dine. I'd rather have a premium contract than a prime, like Amazon. I'm on my grind. I stack and flip like a boss, more like a dime. Yeah, I'm the one, like LeBron, the chosen one. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Oh boy, you ain't dumb on this one.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the stock market recap with Let Cash Accumulate Over Days. I am the owner, business owner. Man, what a day, what a day. CPI data got kicked into the market here. You guys got more inflation data coming out in the morning. But what a day today was. It was just, one of those gap up days, but it just really ended up selling back down to where we were trading yesterday and closed yesterday as well. So we're going to be looking at the charts and numbers here momentarily. I ain't going to hold y'all too long. We're going to just do a little recap of what happened today and what's possible to happen tomorrow. Honestly, the market can still go either way here. The market was really flat after the CPI data. It was kind of a one of those excitements, like happy a little bit, but not too much happy that it's going down or whatever. But stock closed lower as investors eye inflation data. You guys, White House meeting on debt ceiling. The S&P 500 pulled back by 0.46% to 4,119. 0.17 cent, and this is very rare. I read the same thing yesterday. It's the same thing today, and this don't happen too often. But pretty much the same thing happened yesterday. Today I'm reading, and the Nasdaq Composite dropped 0.6% to 12,179.55. The Dow Jones Industrial Average traded flat with a 0.17% decline at 33,561.81. That's pretty much what happened though today, you guys. The market was really trading flat. Earnings season is continuing. Roblox, all that reported here. We're about to go over that here shortly. Trade Desk, everything. Wendy's reported. Roblox, Walt Disney is reported after hours. So everything kind of reported today. Airbnb, they did stay down. They bounced up a little bit, but it did stay down overall. And yeah, the CPI data, like I said, had the market bullish pretty much all day, but it did sell off back to where it opened up, where it closed yesterday. And we just kind of just consolidating still above support at resistance right now. That's kind of what's happening with the overall market, but earnings was kicking off here. As you can see, earnings is full steam here this week. It's probably going to start to die down now after Disney reported today and everybody else. that went today after hours. But top 5 things to still know. We're looking at everything still the same. All the data, just gonna skim through it here. We're not gonna read it because you should know now. If not, check the other recap and find out. But 3 things to watch this week on Wall Street. Looking at these 3 things still as well. Regional banks, still looking at the banks. Disney, PayPal, Airbnb earnings. A lot of people said they brought PayPal for the long term today. I think that's a good idea. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You buying it at a discount, obviously, right now. So we'll see how that ends up in the long term. But yeah, the Fed speakers tomorrow, 10:15 a.m. They did have some type of hearing, financial hearing today that was going on. It was taking place. So the market kind of really didn't do nothing due to that hearing. So we'll kind of see if it will have an effect from that hearing today or tomorrow. But pretty much, like I said, we got a Fed member speaking in the morning, or he's going to be making some comments or some quotes about the market, and that's tomorrow morning, 10:15 a.m. Be tuned into that. And Friday, 3 a.m., Bowman, be tuned into those comments. We do got data coming out tomorrow. We got to keep rolling with the data, obviously. On Thursday, jobless claims data coming out, PPI inflation data. It's going to be very important tomorrow. You might get a bigger move tomorrow, literally, just because CPI ain't really been hitting on how it usually hit. But so I'm thinking PPI might have a bigger reaction here tomorrow, looking at that data. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I think that's what's going to be taking place. And the jobless claim data all in one day, and you got that Fed speaker speaking. So I think the market is going to move to where it wants to go tomorrow. And then Friday expiration date's coming up, so it's going to get closer to that as well, where it wants to go. But that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get into the charts and numbers. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's the middle of the week. Moves are happening. The drawings that I drew on the recap kind of really hit that. Hit the targets. It did. So the SPY here, we're looking at the SPY first. It hit the 414 mark, but you just seen rejection there. Resistance. It just sold off. Tried to do it twice. Sold off again. 413. Tried to do it again. 412 sold off. 412 sold off. It finally got back bullish in the open market after finding below support at 410 at 408 and came right back here at 413, got rejected, closed at 412. So looking at the drawings, obviously, we knew 410 was a big spot where you're going to find a lot of bears, a lot of sellers on the SPY. You're going to 414, that's just going to find a lot of sellers right there on the SPY. Obviously, that's a spot that LCAOD knew that could possibly happen, and it happened. Nothing, new to LCAOD. But what I am noticing is, give me 1 second. My platform is loading. Hopefully, I'm not having any technical issues. Like when people get on your Wi-Fi, I see. But 1 second so I can explain to y'all. I'm sorry, you guys. 1 second. Platform is not loading, so there's nothing I can do right now at this current moment. Resistance, and that is 410. Obviously, we know 410 can turn to resistance or support. As of right now, it's support because we're above it, but we know that it can just easily flip. So we're just watching out for that level closely to see if it's this 412 is going to hold on the spot tomorrow and then push higher, retest 414 again. That's really the main obstacle there that we're looking at tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get into the 1 day perspective here. So levels I'm looking at here on the SPY. To the upside, I'm just looking forward to retest. Like I said, that 414 area. If you look like you're going to do that, it looks like 415 could be a next area here. If I'm looking at the 6-month outing here, and recent highs right here at 417. So, just trying to see if it's even going to make a candle right here at 414. That's the key. And if it does, then fill that gap to 415 and possibly push to 416, 417. Then you like I said, you'll start to see things shape up to what people actually want and what the market should be. But as of right now, we don't know that. So looking at it from both ways there to the downside, I am also looking, like I said, at that 410 level very closely. I see 412 likes to meet 411 very quickly. So they're keen and they don't care about anything that people say. So 410 is just an area where, like I said, if it breaks, things might be starting to get possibly bearish. And 408 doesn't hold it. Things definitely are completely bearish at that point. And then I will start to look at 406 and 404 on the spot, because these are levels that we really just been in this area for, like I said, pretty much since March. It's just really been going up and down here through these areas. So just looking at these levels on both ends to the up and downside on the spot tomorrow. DIA. The DIA, you guys. The levels are possibly right, but we'll just do a retest. So it looks like they did go up here, 337. And like I said, they did sell off and hit that 332 mark, but that was support. So it looks like it was support. It looks like support is holding right here, and it bounced at 335. So we'll see if we get another to the upside tomorrow. We'll see if the DIA can get another retest at that 337 break, and if it does, I'm just really looking at it to glue that. Glue the 340 level is what I was going to say. Sorry, my computer is acting up again. I was trying to draw, but it messed up. IA, triple Qs. And you got to think, these moves are happening pretty fast. It's happening in one day here. But it was a gap up due to CPI. So we'll see how things be tomorrow. But triple Qs, 325, they're actually holding up really, really bullish right now, strong. But I mean, it's just about breaking right now. It's all about breaking right now. I mean, right now, looking at the market, everything is at the highs of the year as of right now, facing it. So it's like, okay, are you going to break out to try to retest the highs of last year? I mean, that's really the only question right now. I mean, that's the only thing holding everything up, man. And we're not seeing that. No investors seeing that. Nobody's seeing that. So that's really kind of holding up the volatility and the trading and the investing in the market right now. Just waiting, really trying to see if we are actually breaking out to newer highs, or is this thing just topping out and we're about to retest the lows of the past 6 months. So this is what we're trying to figure out now here still, and it just takes patience day by day. But the triple Qs did close at 325. So with that being said, I'm just looking forward to bounce up here, and I'm just trying to find right here on the 1 month here where we at. I would say I'm gonna go back 3 months. So we are at the highest point 3 months, 6 months, the highest point year to date. With the highest point, we have to go 1 year. Boom. So right here is all the area that the triple Qs is trying to accomplish here, you guys. So this circle area right here where I'm circling, this is the area the triple Qs is trying to top out and outdo. So that's what we're trying to figure out, if the market is actually about to do that, or is this your top, you guys? And we should be shorting right now. And look at all this downside. You can go long puts right now. You see what I'm saying? This could be a possibility of that again. But at the same time, like I said, it's a possibility of it just trying to go up to retest this little circle here area, which would be what, 332 on the triple Qs, 330. So just think about that. That's just kind of what the holdup is here around the overall market. But on the 1 day perspective, tomorrow I'm just looking for the triple Qs to hold this. They gotta hold this. It's time to go ahead and get the 327.50. And if you can prove that next $2 pop there, I'm thinking 330 will magnet right in. If you break above 327, I think that'll be the last little resistance area there. I think they'll start to cover it, and it'll go straight to 330. But that's just to the upside. On the levels I am thinking and looking up. To the downside, though, I am looking for the triple Qs to break back below 323. If that doesn't hold, next level I'm looking at is 320 flush here. And if 320 doesn't hold, I'm looking for about 317 on the triple Qs there. IWM, the IWM, mini stocks. What I like to call the IWM data. It actually left the market. It left the market this morning when the market gapped up from the CPI data being so good, and it's trying to say inflation is going away. As of right now, that's what people digested today. Now there will be PPI data tomorrow. That's producer price index data. So that's more inflation data, but just from the producer side. So things can flip. Be prepared for that, and it could get really ugly for real. So just be prepared for that. But at the same time, you know, if that's good, I wouldn't see why not. You know, the market just going to go up. Why not? You know, I think it's going to go up. The VIX is going to continue to go down, and the market will continue to go up. So as you've seen the VIX do today, but yeah, got rejected right there at $18 on the VIX. So it did gap down here at about 16, but then it did find room to gap. Really get brought back up there to 18. So the market did go down because of it. But it did sell off, and then the VIX closed at $16. So the market kind of got back bullish by the end of the day, and not too bullish, but a lot of stuff closed green, because the VIX is right here at $16.93. So with that being said, tomorrow, pretty much the level. So at the end of the day, you guys, like I said, the VIX it goes down here below this right here at 16. I'm expecting the stocks to go up and the market to really push it. We might be seeing new highs for the year and possibly retesting highs for last year. You know, if the VIX go up here and it breaks back above 17 or 18, you don't want to see 20 and above, because then the market would really tank. If that's the case, or you know, if like I said, the VIX spike from where it's at now to 17 or 18, you'll see a little bit more pullback on the stock market overall. So be looking out for these levels on the VIX tomorrow. VIX. Microsoft. Stay with me. We're about done. We're gonna speed Microsoft here, but like I said, if that deal does turn out to be a sell the news event. Also, like I said, if Microsoft takes it that way, I'm definitely looking at Microsoft to go straight back below 300 really quickly, and from there, I'm looking at to the downside from that point, from about 295 to 293 on Microsoft, being the new low there. If that deal goes through and it's a sell the news event, it might really be helping Activision price. You got to be thinking about that too. Microsoft could give something back. So just be thinking about all that into consideration there. But them the levels on Microsoft, because of that type of news, that's just it widens out like that. It's a real deal, and you can be looking long term for this deal. NVIDIA. Oh, NVIDIA. Right here, 289. NVIDIA, man, they're just still being amazing. They just kept testing and tagging 290, just teasing it. And then it finally gave it up to find more buyers, and which they did. They came right back up and did it again. So they closed right there at 289. NVIDIA is very bullish, man. Like I said, we're right here at the level where I told you yesterday on the recap. If they hit it, it's going to magnet to 295. It's still going to do that. It's just about when NVIDIA wants to do that now. So just keep a close eye on that, because, like I said, they got earnings coming up May 24th. And they're trying to do something, you can tell, before their earnings to solidify their earnings move. So expect another breakout here on the video soon. 295 is the next. It'll be the next sell signal, but you could buy now on the video. You know what I mean there. 295 coming in to the upside is what I'm looking at right here. If this 290 holds tomorrow and breaks above. To the downside, I am just looking at NVIDIA to the downside as well, because you got a place coming out the rest of the week on the data, economic data. So we'll see. Apple. last but not least, Apple, sour apple. So they got real bullish again. Found buyers right there, 172. Remember, they just had earnings last week. So 5-day perspective, they're really still on this bull flag right here. You know what I mean? So this is where you're getting your flag here. They call this a bull flag here. And, you know, it is a bull flag because you're in that channel right there. So that's all your support. And you found all that support again, and you're still finding it, and you're still finding it here. So, you know, right here at 173 on Apple, I'm just looking for a breakout. Honestly, an honest breakout to about 175. I think if it can get to that, Apple gets really, really bullish. And if it really breaks above 175, next level to be looking out for is 177, possibly 177.50 on Apple to the upside. To the downside, I'm just looking for a retest of that, a back test of that 170, 180. That doesn't hold. I'm really looking at the 170 to flush this time and possibly sit at that old support level, old resistance level at 169, 168 on Apple. And that's it, you guys. We're going to wrap it up with that right there. Bitcoin still down here. No 30K yet. Ethereum, no 2K yet. Gold, silver, oil, all this. A little green, slightly green. Man, we're going to see what's going to happen tomorrow with the data, though. Breaking news. Trump pushes false election claims. Mocks Carroll sex abuse verdict during CNN town hall. Oh, man. We're talking about Trump again, so you know we're getting closer to elections. Oh, gosh. So, man, Dow futures slip after Disney shares stumble on weak subscriber growth. Oh, man, the market is still green here in the after hours. So we'll see what's going to happen tomorrow morning. Disney, it looks like they did sell off. Let's look at that 1 second since everything is working smoothly. Can we see Disney? If not, you're going to have to check Disney on your own time. Just check Disney on your own time, you guys. It looks like it's messing up. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, you guys. This was the recap of the SPY, QQQ's IWM, DIA, VIX, Microsoft, NVDA, Apple, with LCAOD. I will see y'all tomorrow with another recap. Y'all hold it down. Peace.